Finding Balance in Daily Life by Jamie Love and Ageless Beauty Collection. Copyright to 2024 Jamie Love, all rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced, distributed, or transmitted in any form or by any means, including photocopying, recording, or other electronic or mechanical methods, without the prior written permission of the author, except in the case of brief quotations embodied in critical reviews and certain other non-commercial uses permitted by copyright law. For permission requests, please contact the author at agelessbeautycollective@gmail.com. This book is intended for informational and inspirational purposes only. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The author is not a medical doctor, and the content should not be considered medical advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional before making any changes to your health, wellness, or lifestyle routines. The reader assumes full responsibility for their choices and actions. Table of Contents Introduction. Chapter 1. Make self-care your top priority. Chapter 2. Stay present. Chapter 3. Set realistic goals. Chapter 4. Focus on what matters most. Chapter 5. Manage your time. Chapter 6. Limit distractions. Chapter 7. Be solution-oriented. Chapter 8. Stacking and tracking. Chapter 9. Make gradual changes. Chapter 10. Celebrate small wins. Chapter 11. Seek support. Chapter 12. Stay inspired. Conclusion. Introduction. Welcome, my beautiful readers. My name is Jamie Love, and I am so grateful to have you join me on this journey of discovering balance and radiance through an ageless beauty lifestyle. As a passionate advocate for self-care, self-love, and mindful living, I've spent years exploring what it truly means to live a vibrant, youthful, and authentic life. Through my own experiences, I've learned that achieving balance is about creating harmony in a way that works uniquely for each of us. This book is a reflection of my personal journey and the insights I've gained along the way. Life can often feel like a juggling act, and for anyone unfamiliar with the concept of having balance in life, it means finding a state of harmony where your mind, body, and spirit work together seamlessly. It's about ensuring that no single part of your life overshadows the others, whether that's your career, relationships, or personal growth. Balance doesn't mean dividing your time equally among everything, but rather aligning your priorities and energy in a way that feels natural and sustainable for you. It's about tuning into your needs and creating a rhythm that helps you feel whole and centered. I'm so excited to share these tips and insights with you because they've transformed my life, and I know they can do the same for you. This book isn't just about habits. It's about creating a lifestyle that aligns with your truest self and allows you to live your most vibrant, youthful, and authentic life. Ageless beauty is so much more than how we look on the outside. It's about how we feel inside, the self-love we cultivate, the peace we nurture, and the light we radiate. It's about harmonizing the mind, body, and spirit to achieve not just balance, but a life that feels good to live every single day. This is self-care at its deepest level. And at its heart, self-care is an act of self-love. Each of us is unique, and so is our ageless beauty journey. What works for one person might not work for another. This is why it's so important to listen to your body and your heart, to tune in to what you truly need in any given moment. The tips I share in this book are meant to inspire and guide you, but how you incorporate them into your life is entirely up to you. Your self-care routine should reflect your individuality, your needs, and your desires. Balance is the foundation of the ageless beauty lifestyle. It's about finding harmony in the way we nourish ourselves, move our bodies, rest, and connect with others. It's about understanding that balance doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It means creating a rhythm that works for you. It means making space for both discipline and flexibility, structure and spontaneity, effort and ease. Why is balance so essential? Because when we're out of balance, it shows. It shows in our energy levels, our mood, our relationships, and even in our physical appearance. On the other hand, when we're in balance, we feel radiant. We have the energy to pursue our dreams, the clarity to make good decisions, and the inner peace that makes life truly joyful. And that's what Ageless Beauty is all about. Living a life that feels as good as it looks. In this book, we'll explore practical, actionable tips to help you bring balance into your daily life. These tips cover everything from managing your time and setting realistic goals to celebrating small wins and staying inspired. They're designed to help you cultivate habits that support your well-being while leaving room for the unique rhythm of your life. But let me be clear, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about finding what works for you and embracing the journey with grace and compassion. There will be days when you feel completely in sync and days when it feels like everything is off. That's okay. Balance isn't something you achieve once and for all. It's something you continually create and recreate as life evolves. As you read this book, I encourage you to reflect on what balance means to you. What do you need to feel nourished, supported, and radiant? How can you honor your individuality while also embracing the shared goal we all have? To live our most vibrant, youthful lives and be our most authentic, beautiful selves. This is your path, and it's one worth taking. Together, let's explore how to bring balance, beauty, and self-love into every corner of your life. Let's create an ageless beauty lifestyle that empowers you to shine, not just for today, but for years to come. Welcome to your ageless beauty journey. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Make self-care your top priority. Self-care is the foundation of balance, and without it, everything else in life can feel unstable. Imagine trying to build a beautiful home on shaky ground. It simply doesn't work. That's why self-care is not just a luxury or an afterthought. It is the very cornerstone of an ageless beauty lifestyle. By prioritizing self-care, you are prioritizing yourself, your well-being, your vitality, and your ability to shine from within. Let's take a closer look at what self-care truly means. It's about nurturing your physical, emotional, and mental health. It's about listening to your body's needs and responding with love and care. This isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. Self-care is as unique as you are. What rejuvenates one person might not work for another. That's why it's essential to honor your individuality and create a self-care routine that resonates with you. What it means. Self-care means giving yourself the time and space to recharge. It could be as simple as taking a walk in nature, soaking in a warm bath, or journaling your thoughts. It's about creating moments in your day that bring you peace and joy, no matter how small. Practical steps. Schedule me time. Block out time on your calendar just for yourself. Treat it like an appointment that cannot be missed. Eat nourishing foods. Food is fuel for your body and mind. Opt for vibrant, whole, plant-based foods that energize and sustain you. Get enough sleep. Rest is non-negotiable. A well-rested body and mind are better equipped to handle life's demands. Engage in rejuvenating activities. Whether it's yoga, reading, or simply sitting in silence, find activities that fill your cup. Why it matters. When you prioritize self-care, you are operating from a place of fullness. This allows you to give more to your relationships, your work, and your passions. Think of it as filling your own cup so you can pour into others without depleting yourself. Self-care helps you stay energized, focused, and ready to face challenges with grace. But self-care isn't always easy. Life gets busy, and it can be tempting to put your own needs last. That's why it's so important to shift your mindset. View self-care not as indulgent, but as essential. It's an act of self-love, a declaration that you matter. Self-care for ageless beauty. An ageless beauty lifestyle is about more than looking good on the outside. It's about radiating beauty from within, and nothing makes you glow more than feeling truly cared for. Self-care reduces stress, which in turn promotes clearer skin, better digestion, and improved energy. It's the ultimate beauty secret, one that starts with how you treat yourself. Tailoring self-care to you. Remember, self-care doesn't have to look the same every day. Some days, it might mean pushing yourself to exercise. Other days, it might mean giving yourself permission to rest. Tune in to what your body and spirit are asking for. Your self-care routine is a reflection of your unique needs and desires. A gentle reminder, as you begin this journey, know that it's okay to start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Begin by carving out just 10 minutes a day for yourself. Gradually, as you experience the benefits, you'll find it easier to prioritize self-care. You deserve to feel your best, and making self-care your top priority is the first step. By investing in yourself, you are not only enhancing your own life, but also creating a ripple effect of positivity for everyone around you. let's make self-care a daily practice, a non-negotiable part of living an ageless, beautiful life. Are you ready to honor yourself and embrace self-care as a transformative act of love? Let's dive in and explore how this simple yet powerful practice can become the foundation of your balance and radiance. Chapter 2. Stay present. Staying present is one of the most transformative practices you can cultivate in your life. In a world filled with distractions, endless to-do lists, and the pressure to plan for the future, being fully in the moment is an act of rebellion and an act of love. When you stay present, you create space for clarity, calm, and connection. You become attuned to your own needs and the beauty of the world around you. This is where the magic of ageless beauty truly begins. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by everything you need to do? Or caught yourself worrying about the past or future to the point that you're unable to enjoy the present? Staying present allows you to release that tension. It brings you back to the now, the only moment we ever truly have. Why mindfulness matters. Being mindful helps you manage stress and prevents overwhelm. It keeps you grounded, focused, and able to respond to life's challenges with grace. Mindfulness doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities or living in denial. Instead, it's about approaching life with awareness and intention. When you stay present, you're not just going through the motions, you're truly living. Practical steps to stay present. Practice mindfulness. Engage fully in the present moment through techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or spending time in nature. Notice the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, and the rhythm of your breath. These simple practices can anchor you in the now. Avoid multitasking. Multitasking may seem efficient, but it often leads to stress and reduced effectiveness. Focus on one task at a time. Set healthy boundaries to avoid overloading your schedule with too many projects or appointments. Set intentions. Begin your day by setting an intention to stay present. Remind yourself throughout the day to pause, breathe, and refocus when your mind begins to wander. Embrace boundaries. Saying no is a powerful tool for staying present. Protect your energy and time by only committing to what aligns with your priorities and values. The beauty of the present moment. Staying present allows you to live in the eternal now, where you are not bound by the constraints of time. In this state, everything flows more easily, and you become more in tune with your needs. When you're fully present, you're able to listen to your body's signals, honor your emotions, and connect deeply with others. This alignment fosters an inner radiance that shines outward. Staying present for ageless beauty. Presence enhances every aspect of your ageless beauty lifestyle. When you eat mindfully, you savor your food and nourish your body more effectively. When you exercise with presence, you connect with your body's strength and grace. And when you practice self-care with full awareness, it becomes a deeply rejuvenating experience. A daily practice. Incorporate small moments of mindfulness into your routine. Pause before meals to express gratitude. Take 5 minutes each morning to focus on your breath. Step outside and feel the sun on your skin. These small acts create a ripple effect, transforming your day and helping you stay centered. A gentle reminder. Remember, staying present is a practice, not a destination. There will be times when your mind wanders or life pulls you in multiple directions. That's okay. The key is to notice when this happens and gently guide yourself back to the present moment again and again. By choosing to stay present, you open the door to a life of greater balance, clarity, and joy. You step into the fullness of your ageless beauty journey, where every moment becomes an opportunity to shine. Master mindfulness techniques to reduce overwhelm and bring focus to your daily life. Chapter 3. Set realistic goals. Setting realistic goals is essential for creating balance and achieving success in any area of life. When we set goals that are attainable and aligned with our true desires, we open the door to a life of purpose and fulfillment. But it all starts with being honest with yourself about what you can realistically accomplish. This honesty isn't about limiting yourself. It's about honoring your current resources, energy, and capacity while staying committed to growth. Why realistic goals matter. Imagine setting a goal so lofty that it feels impossible to achieve. Instead of motivating you, it might overwhelm you, leading to frustration and self-doubt. On the other hand, when you set realistic goals, you create a pathway to success that is both empowering and achievable. Realistic goals reduce stress, increase your likelihood of success, and keep you focused on progress rather than perfection. How to set realistic goals. Break larger goals into smaller steps. Think of your larger goal as a journey. Each small step along the way is a milestone that brings you closer to your destination. For example, if your goal is to adopt a healthier lifestyle, start with small, manageable actions like drinking more water or adding 1 serving of vegetables to your meals each day. Make your goals SMART. The SMART framework, commonly used in goal setting and project management, emphasizes creating specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. This framework provides clarity and structure, helping you stay on track. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," you might say, "I will exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week for the next month." Assess your capacity. Be honest about your current resources, including time, energy, and support. Setting goals that align with your capacity ensures that you can pursue them without overcommitting or burning out. Prioritize what matters most. Align your goals with your values and long-term vision. Ask yourself, does this goal truly serve my highest good? When your goals reflect what you deeply care about, they become easier to pursue. Be honest with yourself. Honesty is key when setting goals. It's easy to overestimate what we can achieve in the short term or underestimate our ability to grow over time. Take a moment to reflect on what feels realistic for you right now. Remember, setting realistic goals isn't about playing small. It's about creating a solid foundation for lasting success. Staying motivated. Achieving your goals requires perseverance and adaptability. Celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small. These celebrations reinforce your efforts and keep you motivated. If a goal no longer feels relevant, don't be afraid to adjust it. Flexibility is a strength, not a weakness. Goals for ageless beauty. In the context of an ageless beauty lifestyle, setting realistic goals might involve creating daily rituals that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. For example, you might set a goal to meditate for 5 minutes each morning, prepare 1 plant-based meal a day, or spend 10 minutes journaling about your intentions. These small, consistent actions contribute to a more radiant and balanced life. A gentle reminder: progress, not perfection, is the ultimate goal. Life is dynamic, and so are your needs and circumstances. Allow yourself to revisit and refine your goals as you grow. Trust that each step you take, no matter how small, is leading you closer to the vibrant and balanced life you deserve. By setting realistic goals and being honest with yourself, you create a roadmap for success that feels both achievable and inspiring. This practice not only keeps you grounded, but also empowers you to move forward with confidence and clarity. Let's embrace the power of realistic goals and use them as stepping stones to a life of ageless beauty and balance. Explore how to set achievable goals that align with your unique lifestyle and aspirations. Chapter 4, focus on what matters most. When life gets busy, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Days blur into weeks, and before you know it, your time is consumed by things that don't align with your deepest values and goals. Focusing on what matters most is the key to living a life of intention and fulfillment. It's about aligning your time and energy with your priorities so that every day brings you closer to the life you desire. Why alignment matters. When your actions align with your values, you feel a sense of purpose and clarity. This alignment creates harmony and reduces the stress of feeling pulled in too many directions. It's about investing your energy where it matters most, rather than scattering it across obligations that don't serve you. Practical steps to focus on what matters. Make a list of priorities. Write down the areas of your life that are most important to you. These could include health, family, career, self-care, or personal growth. Reflect on what brings you joy and fulfillment. Track your time. For 1 week, keep a journal of how you spend your time each day. Be honest and detailed. This will give you a clear picture of where your energy is going. Compare and adjust. Compare your list of priorities to your time journal. Are you spending your time on the things that matter most? If not, look for ways to adjust your schedule. For example, if health is a top priority, but you're spending hours scrolling on your phone, Consider replacing that time with a walk or a nourishing meal prep. Shift your schedule. Once you've identified misalignments, take action to shift your focus. This might mean saying no to commitments that don't serve your goals, delegating tasks, or setting boundaries to protect your time. Remember, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what truly matters. The benefits. When you focus on what matters most, you'll experience greater clarity and fulfillment. Life will feel less chaotic because your actions will be guided by intention. This sense of purpose enhances not only your productivity, but also your overall well-being. An ageless beauty perspective. In the context of an ageless beauty lifestyle, focusing on what matters means prioritizing activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. It could be dedicating time to self-care, preparing wholesome meals, or engaging in creative pursuits that bring you joy. These actions not only keep you aligned, but also contribute to your radiance and vitality. A gentle reminder, focusing on what matters doesn't mean eliminating every distraction or obligation overnight. It's a gradual process of refining your life to better reflect your values. Be patient and compassionate with yourself as you make these changes. When you align your time with your priorities, you take control of your life. You create space for the things that truly matter and let go of what doesn't. This intentional approach brings peace, balance, and joy, allowing you to live fully and authentically. Chapter 5. Manage your time. Time is one of the most precious resources we have, yet it often feels like there's never enough of it. Effective time management is the key to creating balance, reducing stress, and ensuring that your time is spent on what truly matters. Managing your time isn't just about being productive, it's about creating space for the things that bring you joy, fulfillment, and radiance. Why time management matters. When you manage your time effectively, you gain a sense of control over your day. You move through tasks with intention rather than rushing or feeling overwhelmed. This clarity allows you to focus on your priorities and make room for self-care, connection, and personal growth, all essential components of an ageless beauty lifestyle. Practical steps to manage your time. Use tools to stay organized. Calendars, to-do lists, and organizational apps are your allies in time management. A well-structured calendar can help you visualize your day, week, or month, while a to-do list ensures nothing important slips through the cracks. Try digital tools like Google Calendar or Notion, or stick to a classic planner if you prefer pen and paper. Plan ahead. Start each day by setting priorities and allocating time for each task. Consider using time blocking to reserve specific periods for work, self-care, and relaxation. Planning ahead reduces decision fatigue and ensures you're proactive rather than reactive. Review and adjust. At the end of each day, review your progress. Did you accomplish what you set out to do? If not, adjust your plan for the following day. Life is dynamic, and flexibility is essential for effective time management. Pro tips for success. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your goals or values. Protecting your time is a form of self-care. Batch similar tasks. Grouping similar activities together can save time and mental energy. For example, answer all emails at once rather than sporadically throughout the day. Delegate when possible. You don't have to do everything yourself. Delegate tasks to others when appropriate, freeing up your time for higher priority activities. The beauty of time management. An ageless beauty lifestyle is about living with intention, and effective time management is a powerful tool for achieving that. When you manage your time well, you create space for the rituals and practices that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Whether it's preparing a healthy meal, enjoying a quiet moment of reflection, or connecting with loved ones, time management ensures you're living in alignment with your values. A gentle reminder. Remember, time management isn't about squeezing as much as possible into each day. It's about making conscious choices that honor your priorities and well-being. Some days will feel more productive than others, and that's okay. What matters is that you're approaching your time with intention and grace. By managing your time effectively, you empower yourself to create a life of balance and beauty. Let's embrace time management as a tool for living fully and authentically, making space for what truly matters in your journey to ageless beauty. Discover practical tools and strategies for effective time management and organization. Chapter 6: Limit distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, from the constant buzz of notifications to the clutter in our living spaces. It's easy to get pulled away from what truly matters. But distractions do more than steal our time. They drain our energy and prevent us from living with intention. Limiting distractions is a powerful way to stay focused on your goals and cultivate a life of balance, clarity, and beauty. Why eliminating distractions is essential. Distractions take us away from the present moment, making it harder to achieve our priorities. By reducing distractions, you create space for the things that truly matter. This isn't about living a rigid or joyless life. It's about aligning your time and energy with your values and aspirations. Practical steps to limit distractions. Identify your distractions. Take some time to reflect on what distracts you most. Is it social media, excessive notifications, or clutter in your home? Maybe it's overcommitting to events or tasks that don't align with your goals. Becoming aware of these distractions is the first step toward reclaiming your focus. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries are your best defense against distractions. Create focused workspaces free of unnecessary interruptions. Allocate specific times for leisure and relaxation. But even then, ask yourself, is this benefiting me or the people around me? Reevaluate your priorities and ensure your actions align with your goals. Declutter your environment. Physical clutter can create mental clutter. Dedicate time to organizing your space. A clean and serene environment promotes clarity and productivity, allowing you to focus on what's important. Turn off notifications. Your phone and computer don't need to alert you to every email, text, or app update. Turn off non-essential notifications and set designated times to check messages. This simple act can significantly reduce interruptions. Limit social media and TV. Social media and television can both be major time wasters. Consider setting time limits for apps and shows, or take occasional digital detoxes to reconnect with the world around you. Reevaluate your commitments. Sometimes distractions come in the form of too many commitments. Saying yes to everything can push your goals further away. Take a moment to review your calendar and ask yourself, do these commitments serve my highest good? If not, it's okay to step back and prioritize. The benefits of limiting distractions. When you eliminate distractions, you free up time and energy to focus on what truly matters. This brings greater clarity, productivity, and peace of mind. You'll find that your days feel more intentional and fulfilling, and your journey toward balance and beauty becomes much smoother. An ageless beauty perspective. Living an ageless beauty lifestyle means creating space for the practices and rituals that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. By limiting distractions, you can dedicate more time to self-care, meaningful connections, your purpose, and the activities that light you up. This intentional approach not only enhances your productivity but also allows your inner radiance to shine. A gentle reminder. Remember, it's impossible to eliminate all distractions completely. Life will always have its unexpected moments. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. By making small, intentional changes, you can significantly reduce distractions and create a life that feels aligned and balanced. By limiting distractions, you empower yourself to focus on what matters most. This simple yet powerful practice helps you stay on track with your goals and ensures that your time and energy are spent on the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Let's embrace the power of focus and create a life where distractions no longer hold us back. Chapter 7: Be solution-oriented. Life is full of challenges and obstacles, but the way we respond to them shapes our experiences. A solution-oriented mindset shifts the focus from problems to possibilities, empowering us to create meaningful change. When we embrace this perspective, we free ourselves from the weight of negativity and open the door to clarity, efficiency, and growth. Being solution-oriented is not just about fixing things, it's about embracing a mindset that seeks progress and harmony. Why focus on solutions? Dwelling on problems can drain your energy and leave you feeling stuck. Focusing on solutions, however, puts you back in control. It encourages you to take proactive steps and see challenges as opportunities for growth. This mindset reduces stress and helps you approach life with optimism and confidence. How to be solution-oriented. Shift your perspective. When challenges arise, pause and ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? Instead of fixating on what went wrong, focus on what can be done to move forward. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed at work, identify 1 or 2 actionable steps you can take to ease the load. Simplify and optimize. Look for ways to streamline tasks and processes. Is there a more efficient way to approach a recurring issue? And simplifying doesn't mean cutting corners. It means finding smarter ways to achieve your goals without unnecessary complexity. Break problems into steps. Large challenges can feel daunting, but breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps makes them less intimidating. Tackle one piece at a time and celebrate each step forward. Stay curious and open. Being solution-oriented requires a willingness to explore new ideas and perspectives. Approach challenges with curiosity rather than resistance. Ask for input from others or seek out resources that can provide insight and inspiration. The benefits of a solution-oriented mindset. When you focus on solutions, you experience less stress and greater clarity. This mindset fosters resilience and adaptability, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with grace. It also strengthens your sense of empowerment as you recognize your ability to overcome obstacles and create positive outcomes. An ageless beauty perspective. In the context of an ageless beauty lifestyle, being solution-oriented means approaching your self-care, health, and relationships with creativity and intention. If you're struggling to maintain a habit or facing a challenge in your routine, look for solutions that align with your goals and values. For instance, if you find it hard to fit exercise into your schedule, explore activities you genuinely enjoy or consider shorter, high-impact workouts. Practical examples. Self-care. If you're feeling burnt out, ask yourself what small changes can help you recharge. It might mean setting boundaries, delegating tasks, or carving out time for a relaxing ritual. Health. If you're not seeing progress in your wellness journey, reassess your approach. Are there adjustments you can make to your diet, exercise, or mindset? Relationships. If communication feels strained, focus on what you can do to improve understanding and connection. Sometimes a small gesture or a thoughtful conversation can make a big difference. A gentle reminder. Remember, being solution-oriented doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging challenges while actively seeking ways to improve and grow. Even small steps can lead to significant changes over time. By adopting a solution-oriented mindset, you empower yourself to navigate life's complexities with confidence and grace. This approach not only reduces stress, but also enhances your ability to create a life that feels balanced and fulfilling. Let's embrace the power of solutions and continue moving forward on this journey to ageless beauty. Chapter 8: Stacking and Tracking. Habits are the building blocks of a balanced and fulfilling life. But what if you could amplify their impact? That's where stacking and tracking come in. These techniques help you maximize your productivity, growth, and overall well-being by making the most of your time and energy. By combining habits, stacking, and monitoring your progress, tracking, you create a system that ensures consistency and fosters continuous improvement. Why stacking and tracking work? Stacking allows you to efficiently combine habits, saving time, and making routines more sustainable. Tracking, on the other hand, helps you measure your progress, identify patterns, and stay motivated. Together, these practices turn good intentions into lasting transformations. Stacking, making the most of your time. Stacking is about finding ways to pair habits so you can accomplish more with less effort. Think of it as multitasking with intention. For example, morning routine. While enjoying your morning tea or coffee, spend a few minutes journaling your intentions for the day. Exercise and learning. Listen to an inspiring podcast or audiobook while exercising. Relaxation and recovery. Combine red light therapy with meditation to simultaneously rejuvenate your body and calm your mind. When you stack habits, you make them easier to incorporate into your daily life because they become part of a natural flow. This efficiency is particularly helpful when life feels busy or overwhelming. Tracking. Measuring your progress. Tracking your habits allows you to see the bigger picture of your efforts and achievements. Use a journal, app, or habit tracker to monitor your consistency and celebrate your wins. Some practical steps include: define your habits. Decide which habits you want to track, such as drinking more water, practicing yoga, or spending time outdoors. Set clear goals. For each habit, set specific, measurable objectives. For example, I will meditate for 10 minutes daily, or I will exercise 3 times a week. Track daily. Record your progress each day. This simple act keeps your habits top of mind and reinforces your commitment. Review regularly. At the end of each week or month, review your tracker to identify patterns and areas for improvement. Adjust your goals as needed. The benefits. When you stack and track your habits, you're not just going through the motions, you're creating a system for success. These techniques save time and increase efficiency, provide motivation by showing tangible progress, help you stay consistent even when life gets busy, offer clarity on what's working and what needs adjustment, an ageless beauty perspective. In an ageless beauty lifestyle, stacking and tracking can enhance your self-care and wellness practices. For instance, you might stack a facial massage with affirmations to nourish your skin while uplifting your spirit, or track your hydration and nutrition to ensure you're giving your body the fuel it needs to thrive. These practices not only improve your habits, but also contribute to your inner and outer radiance. A gentle reminder. Remember, stacking and tracking aren't about perfection. They're tools to help you stay aligned with your goals and values. If you miss a day or encounter a challenge, approach it with curiosity and compassion. Reflect on what might need adjustment and keep moving forward. By incorporating stacking and tracking into your routine, you create a foundation for sustainable growth and transformation. These practices empower you to make the most of your time and energy, ensuring that your journey to balance and beauty remains both effective and enjoyable. Let's embrace these techniques and unlock their potential to elevate your ageless beauty lifestyle. Chapter 9. Make gradual changes. In a world that often encourages us to seek instant results, it can be tempting to overhaul our entire lives in one dramatic move. But the truth is, lasting change happens incrementally. Making gradual changes is the key to staying consistent, avoiding burnout, and building habits that truly stick. By taking small intentional steps, you create a foundation for sustainable growth and transformation. Why gradual changes matter? Consistency is the secret to success. When you try to do too much too quickly, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and give up. Gradual changes, on the other hand, allow you to adjust at a pace that feels manageable. These small shifts add up over time, leading to significant improvements without the stress of trying to do everything at once. Practical steps to make gradual changes. Start small. Begin with one change at a time. For example, if you want to eat healthier, start by adding 1 extra serving of vegetables to your meals each day. Once that becomes a habit, you can build on it. Build momentum. As each small change becomes second nature, add another. This gradual approach helps you maintain consistency and confidence as you progress. Think of it as laying 1 brick at a time to build a strong foundation. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Each step forward is a testament to your commitment and effort. Reflect and adjust. Periodically assess your progress and make adjustments as needed. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to tweak your approach. The benefits of gradual changes. Gradual changes are sustainable because they allow you to adapt without feeling overwhelmed. This approach reduces the likelihood of burnout and helps you stay consistent even during busy or challenging times. By focusing on 1 step at a time, you build habits that are more likely to become permanent parts of your life. An ageless beauty perspective. In an ageless beauty lifestyle, gradual changes allow you to create routines and habits that support your well-being without added stress. For instance, if you want to incorporate more self-care into your day, start with a 5-minute morning meditation or a simple skincare ritual. Over time, these small actions will become part of your daily rhythm, enhancing your inner and outer radiance. A gentle reminder. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. It's okay to take things 1 step at a time. Every small change you make brings you closer to your goals and helps you build a life of balance and beauty. By embracing gradual changes, you empower yourself to create lasting transformation. This patient and intentional approach ensures that your journey feels manageable and rewarding, setting the stage for a life of ageless beauty and fulfillment. Let's take it one step at a time and trust in the process of growth. Chapter 10: Celebrate Small Wins. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often overlook the small victories that pave the way to our biggest achievements. Celebrating small wins is a powerful way to stay motivated, grounded, and connected to your journey. These moments of recognition remind you of the progress you're making, no matter how modest it may seem. Every step forward is worth celebrating because it brings you closer to your goals and the life you envision. Why celebrating small wins matters. Acknowledging progress keeps your energy and enthusiasm alive. It provides a sense of accomplishment that fuels your determination to keep going. Celebrating small wins also helps you stay present and appreciate the journey, rather than solely focusing on the destination. This shift in perspective reduces stress and cultivates a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment. How to celebrate small wins. Recognize your achievements. Take a moment to pause and acknowledge your efforts. Did you complete a task you've been procrastinating on? Did you stick to a new habit for a week? Recognize these milestones and give yourself credit where it's due. Journal your wins. Writing about your accomplishments helps you reflect on your growth and gain clarity on what's working. Use a journal to document your small wins and the emotions they bring. This practice not only keeps you focused, but also creates a record of your progress to look back on when you need a boost of confidence. Reward yourself. Rewards don't have to be extravagant. Treat yourself to something meaningful, like a relaxing bath, your favorite healthy snack, or a quiet moment with a book. The key is to choose rewards that align with your goals and values. Share your success. Celebrating with others adds another layer of joy. Share your achievements with friends, family, or a support group. Their encouragement and enthusiasm can amplify your sense of accomplishment. The beauty of small wins. In an ageless beauty lifestyle, small wins are the stepping stones to big transformations. Whether it's drinking more water, incorporating a new self-care ritual, or maintaining a positive mindset, every small change contributes to your overall radiance and well-being. These wins remind you that progress is happening even when it feels slow. A gentle reminder. Remember, small wins are not insignificant. They are the building blocks of your journey. By celebrating them, you create momentum and reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. Life is not just about achieving big milestones, it's about savoring the moments along the way. By taking the time to celebrate small wins, you nurture your confidence, resilience, and joy. Let's embrace these moments of victory and use them as a source of inspiration to continue moving forward. Each step, no matter how small, is a testament to your growth and commitment to living a life of balance and beauty. Chapter 11: Seek support. Life is not meant to be navigated alone. Building and maintaining a support network is an essential part of living a balanced and fulfilling life. When you surround yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and inspire you, you create a foundation of strength, resilience, and connection. Seeking support is not a sign of weakness. It's a courageous act of self-care and self-love. Why seek support? Support systems provide both emotional relief and practical solutions. They offer a safe space to share your struggles, celebrate your wins, and gain new perspectives. Whether it's a friend lending a listening ear, a mentor offering guidance, or a community cheering you on, having others to lean on reminds you that you're not alone. It helps you feel grounded, motivated, and capable of overcoming life's challenges. Building your support network. Connect with loved ones. Strengthen relationships with friends, family, or a partner who truly understands and supports your goals. These close connections are often the most consistent and reliable sources of encouragement. Engage with communities. Join groups or communities like the Ageless Beauty Collective that align with your values and interests. Whether it's a yoga class, fitness club, or an online forum, shared passions create meaningful bonds. A supportive community can inspire and motivate you to stay on track with your journey. Find mentors or coaches. Seek out individuals who inspire you and have experience in areas you're striving to grow. Their insights and advice can help you navigate your path with greater clarity. Be vulnerable and open. Share your struggles, dreams, and milestones with those you trust. Vulnerability deepens connections and allows others to offer the support you truly need. It also gives them permission to share their own experiences, creating a reciprocal flow of encouragement. Ask for help. Don't hesitate to ask for assistance when you need it. Whether it's advice, practical help, or simply a compassionate ear, reaching out is a powerful act of courage and self-love. Benefits of a strong support system. When you actively seek and build a support system, you experience numerous benefits. Emotional resilience. Knowing you're not alone can alleviate stress and boost your emotional well-being. Practical solutions. Friends, family, or mentors can offer new ideas or solutions to challenges you face. Celebration and motivation. Sharing your victories with others amplifies the joy and reinforces your drive to keep progressing. Perspective and clarity. Sometimes a fresh perspective from someone outside your situation can help you see possibilities you hadn't considered. When you have a strong support network, you experience a greater sense of stress relief and practical ease. Challenges feel less daunting and victories become even sweeter when shared. Support systems remind you of your worth and help you stay aligned with your goals. An ageless beauty perspective. In the journey to ageless beauty, support plays a vital role in your growth and well-being. Surrounding yourself with positive, uplifting individuals helps you stay motivated and inspired. Whether it's a friend encouraging your healthy habits, a mentor guiding you toward your goals, or a community celebrating your wins, these connections nourish your spirit and amplify your radiance. Support also helps you cultivate emotional balance, a key element of ageless beauty. When you feel loved and supported, your inner light shines brighter, creating a ripple effect that enhances every aspect of your life. A gentle reminder. Remember, seeking support is a two-way street. As you lean on others, also be there to offer your love and encouragement in return. Supportive relationships thrive on mutual care and respect. By giving as much as you receive, you strengthen these bonds and contribute to a culture of connection. By seeking and embracing support, you allow yourself to grow and thrive in ways you might never have imagined. Let's lean into the power of community, building networks that inspire and uplift us on this beautiful journey toward balance, fulfillment, and ageless beauty. Chapter 12. Stay inspired. Inspiration is the fuel that keeps your motivation alive. It's what lights a fire in your heart and reminds you of why you began your journey in the first place. Staying inspired is not just about looking outward for motivation, but also about reconnecting with your inner desires and dreams. When you feel inspired, you approach life with renewed energy, creativity, and passion. Why staying inspired matters. Life is filled with ebbs and flows. On days when things feel challenging, inspiration can provide the boost you need to keep going. It lifts your spirits, clarifies your vision, and helps you maintain focus on your goals. Without inspiration, it's easy to lose momentum and feel disconnected from your purpose. How to stay inspired? Find your sources of inspiration. Everyone finds inspiration in different places. For some, it's reading a powerful book or listening to a transformative podcast. For others, it's connecting with nature, engaging in meaningful conversations, or spending time with people who uplift them. Reflect on what inspires you most and make it a regular part of your life. Revisit your why. Take time to reflect on your goals and the reasons behind them. Why did you start this journey? What do you hope to achieve? Reconnecting with your why brings clarity and reignites your passion. Write it down, say it out loud, or keep a visual reminder where you can see it daily. Surround yourself with positivity. The people and environments you engage with have a significant impact on your mindset. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, spaces that energize you, and content that uplifts you. Positivity is contagious and keeps your spirits high. Engage in creative activities. Creativity is a powerful way to stay inspired. Whether it's painting, journaling, dancing, or cooking, engaging in activities that allow you to express yourself can reignite your enthusiasm and connect you with your inner joy. Celebrate progress. Reflect on how far you've come and celebrate the milestones you've achieved. Recognizing your progress inspires you to keep going and reminds you of your ability to succeed. Seek out new experiences. Inspiration often comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. Try something new, travel to a place you've never been, or learn a new skill. These experiences can spark fresh ideas and perspectives. The impact of inspiration. When you stay inspired, you approach life with a sense of possibility and excitement. Inspiration fuels your journey, making the process more enjoyable and meaningful. It helps you overcome obstacles, find solutions, and keep moving forward, even when the path feels uncertain. An ageless beauty perspective. Inspiration is a vital part of an ageless beauty lifestyle. It keeps your energy vibrant and your outlook positive. Whether it's discovering a new wellness practice, reading stories of resilience, or simply appreciating the beauty in everyday moments, staying inspired nurtures your mind, body, and spirit. This radiance from within is the essence of ageless beauty. A gentle reminder. Staying inspired is not about being motivated every moment of every day. It's about finding ways to reignite your spark when it begins to dim. Be patient and compassionate with yourself, and remember that inspiration can often be found in the smallest, simplest things. By staying inspired, you ensure that your journey toward balance, beauty, and fulfillment remains joyful and purposeful. Let's embrace the power of inspiration and let it guide us to live our most radiant, vibrant lives. Conclusion. Finding balance is a continuous journey, not a destination. It's not something you achieve once and hold on to forever. It's something you create moment by moment, day by day. Balance is about listening to your inner wisdom, embracing change, and staying committed to the practices that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. It's a living, breathing process, and that's what makes it so beautiful. As you've journeyed through this book, I hope you've discovered practical tools and heartfelt insights to help you create a life that feels aligned, radiant, and full of purpose. The strategies shared here, from prioritizing self-care to celebrating small wins, are not just steps on a checklist. They are invitations to live more intentionally and fully. They are about creating a rhythm that supports your well-being, productivity, and happiness. Remember, it's the small steps that lead to significant transformations. It's in the quiet moments of mindfulness, the single glass of water you drink with intention, the one boundary you set to honor your time and energy. These small acts accumulate, creating waves of change that ripple through every area of your life. Balance doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean doing it all. It means doing what matters most to you and letting go of what doesn't serve your highest good. It's about recognizing that you are enough just as you are, and that the journey itself is the reward.